in the special hill climb stage north of Raymond Terrace. Matthew Clark reports.
The event is the sixth and final round of the State Clubman Rally Championships, and going into today's event, two drivers, Doug Briscoe and Newcastle's Greg Cottam, were lying equal first in the championship. The rally has attracted a field of 30 competitors, and when they reach the finishing line at Stroud at around midnight tonight, each of the drivers will have covered 430 kilometres on some of the roughest roads in the area. The 1 kilometre hill climb on the Newcastle Motor Racing Club's land north of Raymond Terrace was the first special stage of the event. The hill climb was timed to the second, and the fastest was Doug Briscoe in car 1, a Mazda, with a time of 1:16.4. Only half a second behind, and with the club championship in his sights, was Greg Cottam. Tonight's rallying on the closed forestry roads around Bulahdelah and Stroud promises to be spectacular, with the dusty conditions presenting special problems for the drivers. With only a fraction of a second separating the top two contenders in the club championship, tonight's rallying will be crucial.
He made it to the finish line. Matthew Clark reports.
Most of the drivers who withdrew from the rally did so during last night's tough sections through the forestry areas around Bulahdelah and Stroud. With drivers moving at excessive speeds, the night sections posed special problems, and the extremely dusty conditions made the driver's task all that more difficult. The majority of people who pulled out did so because of mechanical failure, but for some, errors in judgment sent their cars over embankments or into trees. No one was hurt in the handful of crashes, but it emphasised just how difficult the sections were for both the navigators and drivers. Locals John Dean and Paul Bramble in car 6 took out the rally with an outstanding performance, finishing 2.5 minutes ahead of second place Doug Briscoe. With the rally organisers still working up the final placings in the Clubman Championship, it appears Brian Fisher and Peter Berryman in his stanza have just edged home ahead of the car of Pat Roberts and Steve Wallace. Local driver Greg Cottam withdrew from last night's rally with mechanical trouble, but still managed to take out fourth place in the championship.